Alright, so a quick video on the changes that are occurring within our bodies right now as these energies are coming in. So right now we're getting an influx in energy, yeah, from the sun, and that is coming through a magnetic stream that our sun is connected to through what I would see as the Alcyon sun or star. And some would also say that is coming from our galactic center. So what we are actually going through right now is a stellar activation cycle, and that cycle is actually bringing a lot of changes to our DNA and especially our spiritual bodies. But we are also going through somewhat of a physical ascension, and so what would occur is sometimes our bodies may struggle with a lot of these energies, these changes that are actually occurring on a cellular level um, within our DNA, right? And so some of the changes that I've noticed personally, I have been experiencing a lot of dreams recently, yeah, and a lot of insights on how our reality actually works. So I'll speak on that in a bit. But what changes I also have been noticing is that, um, yeah, like the requirement of hydration within the body has increased for me, at least personally. And yeah, and so what has been helping me with that has been taking in more watermelon and coconut water. So I know it's a bit easier for me to get it here since I'm on an island, but watermelon for sure is a sure thing. And then you can also try this product that I also spoke on in previous videos, which is called Mega Hydrate, right? So this is not an affiliate, but I'm just sharing what uh, some of the products I've come across over the years that have helped with these changes. And I think another product, I haven't tried this one though, but it's called, I think it's called H2. Molecular hydrogen. Just type in on Amazon molecular hydrogen and you should see some stuff pop up. Uh, but yeah, what I have been noticing has been the greater requirement for hydration or just water within the body. So pay attention to that. And also let me know if you've been also experiencing that. Some people would experience soreness in the muscles, the joints. Your body may actually respond differently to certain types of food as well too, where at one time you may have been able to consume meat and now your body isn't feeling that anymore. So you may somewhat reject it, and that may manifest in different ways, right? One of the other things that I have noticed as well has been I've been hearing some people complaining about headaches as well too. Some of that may be the dehydration, but some of it may also be an overstimulation of the energy coming in. So I'll speak on some of the insights that I have been getting, and one of them, at least the major one right now, has been how our reality works like a movie. So with movies or even video games, they talk about FPS, which are frames per second, where it's a refresh rate, right, where the image refreshes itself. So I started doing some research and I came across something called the blinking universe hypothesis, where it talks about our universe on a macrocosmic level actually blinking on and off, right? And through what they call the temporal operator, they actually, which is consciousness, but they don't know that. Maybe they do, but yeah, the how I see it is that our consciousness actually brings the configuration of what we um, have set here, which would be consensus reality. So the agreement that plants are plants, birds are birds, right? Our body has a certain configuration as well. It may manifest as maybe slight variations depending on what our belief system is, our core beliefs are. Our reality would change as well based on what our core beliefs are, but it blinks on and off as an oscillation. As they say, everything vibrates, right? And how I see it is that it moves from a state of form and formlessness, or a set form, a set parameter of things, of settings, and infinite forms or infinite settings. So one example is, if you see my hand here, my intention is moving my hand up across the screen, right? It appears smooth because the consciousness actually, because of how fast the refresh occurs, you don't see it, right? But to me, how it would be is that my hand is here, it refreshes and clicks, and those in between flashes. So I guess that would be the off flash. The flash on would be my hand. The off would be my hand being everywhere, everything, all at once, right? My body being everything, everywhere, all at once. My surroundings being all possibilities in existence at the same time, right? And it blinks on and off. And so that also connects to how we actually materialize, or how we co-create in this reality as well. Based on our core beliefs, we flash from one reality to another. Again, our consciousness, or as in these scientific terms they call it the temporal operator, that controls the progression of what we would perceive to be time moving forward. Right? For me, my perception of the past is on my left hand side, the future is on my right. Some people may perceive it as past being behind them, future being ahead, present being right here, right now, right, as a timeline. But there are infinite timelines, infinite streams of awareness. You can see as one stream of awareness, but access to many different timelines or realities. That one thing would be us actually paying attention to what our core beliefs are, and in every moment sitting with yourself, right, and feeling the gratitude within yourself for you can start small. I usually start with just the basic things, yeah, like you're able to be aware of this time right now, being aware of sitting on a bench, or being able to hear the trees, the wind rustling within the trees, or the birds, right? Being grateful for those things, and build up from there, yeah. And that then brings, or basically aligns you into a reality where things are materialized in front of you to be more grateful. Yeah, so that's just an example, and that has been the insights, some of the insights that have been coming through for me. So just another quick video. Let's speak on this more.